Hi, I'm Deborah Taylor, and I have a secret. I invented the Macarena. I've got the proof around here somewhere. No, I'm not going to. Actually, no, to be honest. As you probably guessed, my secret is I'm transgender. Now, people figure out I'm transgender very quickly, usually as soon as they hear me talk. And when they know you're transgender, it's open season on questions. Questions like, what was your name before? Well, just to be awkward, my name before was Deborah. It was also Ian, but it was Deborah first. You see, going back in a Wayne's World type way to 1969, May to be precise, sat on the beach, there's my heavily pregnant mum and my dad, catching the rays. Gypsy walks past. You're going to have a girl. Now my mum, being the sort of person she is, believes this totally and utterly. So, as an example, my mum became a spiritualist. And when you become a spiritualist, they assign you an animal. Now, because you're only a beginner, you get a black and white animal. Now, my mum got quite lucky. She got a black and white tiger. Only she can see it. It's there. She could have been unlucky. She could have got a zebra, a badger, or a skunk. She didn't. She got a tiger. My dad, being the sort of person, he just believes whatever my mum says. So when this gypsy says it's going to be a girl, my mum believes totally and utterly. And they don't bother coming up with a boy's name. They just come up with Deborah. Now, my mum swears this is all true. She told me this just a few years ago when I was coming up with names for my own kids. So, she says it's true. Who am I to argue? Fast forward a month to June 1969. I was actually due to be born in August 1969, but I heard that we were landing people on the moon, and I'm such a geek I didn't want to miss it, so I came out 6 weeks early. And here I come. Probably not quite like that. And the midwife goes, it's a boy. Now, two things here. Firstly, who gives midwives the power to determine the rest of my life based on what she sees between my legs? Secondly, gypsies know more about it than midwives. Girl. Now, the next question that comes out of a midwife's mouth the moment you out is, what are you going to call him? Well, mum and dad both went, we've only got a girl's name. The midwife said, well, what we can do is, because we've got to put him in an incubator, we can write baby. My mum went, oh no, just put Deborah. That's what we're going to call him if he's been a girl. What harm can it do? So, for the first couple of weeks of my life, in my incubator it said Deborah. Obviously, when they discovered that I can breathe, I got taken out of the incubator and taken home. My nursery was now blue, which is quite handy because I don't really like pink. And I had a new name. It wasn't Deborah anymore. I was now Ian. That's right, Ian. Now, I'm sorry to any Ians out there, but I've never really liked the name. It sounds like the noise that a teddy bear makes when you push its tummy. Ian, Ian. Or a squeaky door. Well, that was the name they chose. Just to make my life incredibly awkward, what they decided to do was spell it I-A-I-N. Ian, with two I's. I've gone through my entire life spelling my name. What's your name? Ian. Two I's. I-A-I-N. Generally not a problem. Most people get it. They've heard of that name before. Except my mobile phone company. Never heard of that one. They put me down as I-A-N-I-N. Definitely didn't say I had two N's, just two I's. But could have got it changed. Decided not to. when I started getting cold calling messages from India and listening to them to try and pronounce Eamon was hilarious. So I left it. Great. Change it now, of course. It now says Deborah. So there I was. Ian. Wanted to be Deborah. Why, when my parents already picked Deborah, did I pick Deborah? I mean, I could have picked anything. I could have been Amber. I could have been Summer. I could have been Fifi. But I chose Deborah. And the reason is, when I was a kid, I really liked this book, Number of the Beast by Robert A. Heinlein. Cracking book. I identified with one of the characters in it, a girl called Dee Dee. It was her initials because her name was so hard to pronounce. Delilah Toblerone. I don't know, I can't remember now. I was only 12. I wanted to be her. Not everything about her, because I really didn't get the whole relationship she had with her father, which these days would put a father in Operation U-Tree. So, I stuck with Deborah. And my parents swear they never told me my name was going to be Deborah until many years after, but I'd selected it. So is it cosmic coincidence, or did they just forget that they told me? I like to think it's a cosmic coincidence, and somewhere there's a woman called Deborah who sat there going, I really like the name, Ian. I like the noise that teddy bears make when you push the tummy, Ian. But it's more likely they'd forgotten. So then I needed a surname. Now, in the early days, I didn't want to be found very easily on the internet for obvious reasons. I didn't want people to know I was trans. That's changed the list just a little bit. And so I wanted a surname beginning with T, so that I could have pretend that I'd grown through school being called DT by all my friends. So I had to begin with T. I went through quite a lot. And eventually, for anonymity's sake, I chose Taylor. That's right, it's not actually my real surname. That's even duller than Ian. But Deborah Taylor. Perfect, DT. Loved it. Like the way it writes, everything. However, there are millions of Deborah Taylors. If you search for Deborah Taylor, I know I did this on purpose, and for this very reason. If you search for them, you get a serial killer, 3 journalists, 7 photographers, and 5,000 other women before you get bored looking for me. And now I want people to actually find me. They can't. I'm the only person on the planet who knows their Facebook number. So I've gone from going Ian, 2 I's, I-A-I-N, to Deborah Taylor, .354. But anyway, I've been Deborah Taylor, and now you know why. See ya.